Behind the SIM card door, there's going to be a T5 Torx bit screw that's hidden here. Let's go ahead and remove that screw. Additionally, there's a T5 Torx bit screw at the bottom of our headphone jack assembly. This screw is not going to be removed, but what it does do when we back it out counterclockwise is it's going to release this side of our display assembly, allowing us to come in with our plastic opening tool and continue the separation of the display assembly from the base of the phone. See here as we use the plastic opening tool around the entire perimeter, unlocking the clips as we go. Once the display assembly is removed from the rear case, you can see the locking mechanism here below the headphone jack assembly that we were talking about. Let's work towards removing the motherboard as well as the rest of the internals from the display assembly. We've got 10 T5 Torx bit screws that need to be removed. We have our ribbon wire here for the headphone jack assembly that we need to unlock the socket for and back the ribbon out of it. When peeling our motherboard away from the display assembly, let's not forget the wafer connection on the bottom of the motherboard that we can separate here with our spudger for our display assembly. Bringing in our replacement part to compare to our existing display assembly, you'll see that the motherboard as well as the rest of the internals is built up on the display. To start the reassembly onto our replacement part, let's not forget our ribbon connection here for the headphone jack assembly. We used a little heat here to assist in softening up the adhesive in order not to damage the ribbon cable. From this point, it's an easy peel up and transfer over to your replacement part. We can bring in our motherboard now the same way that we removed it. Not forgetting about the wafer connection on the bottom of the motherboard. Let's press it firm to make sure we're secure. And set the motherboard down in place. When setting the motherboard down back in place, let's be certain to be very cautious about the clip that surrounds our dock port. If not set in place properly, it can bend very easily. Slide the ribbon cable into the locking socket here for the headphone jack. And we can now set in our 10 T5 Torx screws so that we can secure our motherboard down to the display assembly. Let's bring in the rear cover at this point. Taking a look at our locking mech on the one side near the headphone jack assembly. Let's be certain that this is unlocked so that we can set the display assembly in place without binding up any of our clips.